Hello, I'm Mary V. Today, let's talk about playing off the string with great sound and elegance. So you might be able to hear my little dog, Florence, snoring in the background from time to time. So even though we're playing off the string, we still need to make a really nice sound so it sort of joins up with the rest of what we're doing. So when we play off the string, it depends which speed we're doing and what kind of stroke we're making, where we actually place the bow. Because the bow bounces differently in different spots. So supposing we're playing the second movement of the Haydn Clock Symphony, which is a mix of dotted rhythms, smooth notes, and playing off the string like this. So let's look at how we play the two up bows off the string after playing the dotted rhythm. So the bow stays on the string until we've finished playing the first of the off notes, and then we sort of retake to do the second one like this. So you can see that the bow, in order to play off the string, the bow doesn't have to be off. It can come from the string and just be very short and lifted like that. So when we're playing off the string, we've got to make sure that the sound is really nice and that the stroke is nice and elegant. So if you've been playing off the string by just hitting the string from above like this, that sort of hit sound is really not very good because there's too much downward movement there and the bow is far too far away from the string. So you are going to get quite a hit sound like this. So there's no quality in that. So how do you do it? You keep your bow very close to the string and you keep traveling with the bow. Remember, even if it's off, it's still a stroke. So, like that, with a nice little bit of vibrato in it. So that when the bow comes off, the sound keeps going, ornamented by your vibrato. So that's one thing to try that you can do, say, with a D major scale. So the object there is to make the down bow and the up bow exactly the same. Now that's quite long, but all the notes are lifted at the end. So have a go at that and see if you can make exactly the same length on the down and the up. When you can do that, let's speed it up a bit. That's pretty controlled because I'm placing the bow on the string just at the start of the note. You see? Now you get very, very good at that, at placing the bow, so that you can start doing it a little faster. So another thing that tells you that you're vibrating the string properly is if every note sort of echoes a little bit after you've played it, like this. Now there's an exercise called circles which is incredibly good for to teach you how to place your bow very quickly on the string, like that, and to lift it round in a circle. So that shows you the weight of the bow and how to control it. and how to get a really nice start to your notes. That's the beginning of playing off the string really well. It gives you a very beautiful sound and a lot of control with your bow. And then start doing the up bow as well. So let's try them together. Now, when I speed up, I'm going to move slightly further down the bow because I'm going to allow the bow to bounce a little bit more, okay? Now, I can't tell you where the best place is. All bows are just different. So you've got to experiment. If you're too far down, you can play it off, but there's a very percussive sound in there. If that's what you want, that's fine. There's lots of pieces that call for something a bit more percussive. But if you want to have a very lyrical sound and you're playing off the string, then closer to the middle is probably better. So there's a lot of experimentation that you need to do in order to really explore your bow and find out how it bounces and how you can use that bounce. The next challenge with playing off the string is getting it even across the strings, because there can be a bit of a gap when you're learning how to do it. So let's try that a little bit faster. And remember, the key is find the right spot and stay very, very close to the string, okay? Now, when you're playing off the string, make sure that your bow isn't waggling about everywhere, because that will really affect the sound, like this. So try to clear up all the sounds that aren't elegant and nice. You can take a study, like the Kaiser study number 1, I think it is, and play everything off and just listen to the sound you're making and make it purer, right? And it's all quite controlled, really. And then if you want to do it faster, you'll sort of travel further down the bow, and you need to find the right spot and use the bow bouncing to actually play a little bit faster, like this. Now, something that I think really helps when you're going from string to string is to sort of move the violin and your head. It sort of brings the string closer, more evenly to where the bow is, like that. So if you take the movement like this and go round like that, you start to get a feeling that you can actually use your violin to help your bow. So watch me doing that D major scale again, and this time watch the violin and the head as I go from string to string, and see if you could maybe do that to help you. It's a very subtle thing, but it does present the string that you want to play in the most optimum way at the top so that you can still use gravity to let your bow bounce. So let's have a look at how close to the string you need to be very accurate playing off the string. And it is very, very close to the string. Stay close to it. Now, if you're sort of bouncing up and down like this, the sound really deteriorates like this. So there's a balance to be had between the bounce and the length of the bow. And you have to experiment. So if you want to do doubles, you have to throw your bow down a little bit more. Don't have your bow too loose. You want to have a little bit of help with your bow to sort of explore where its bounciness is. And then there's the famous Kreutzer study, I think it's number 4, that really challenges you to play off the string, but within one bow, like this. So have a go at that and see if you can develop and keep your musicality and your sound really good, even if you're playing off the string. So it's all about being musical. It's all about making a beautiful sound, no matter what you're playing. So I hope you enjoy exploring your bow and playing off the string, and I'll leave it there. Bye.